Hello Virgo, I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your X spread for the month of March 2019. But it pretty much will resonate with, time is fluid, so whenever you click on this, it's for you. With that said, I would like to also say that these are general readings. They will not resonate with every single Virgo. That is impossible. This is not a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading, my email is in the box below. Just send me an email and I'll give you all that information. And thank you to everyone who has purchased a personal reading. I'm very thankful. Before I begin, I would also like to say that I'm going to put it in the comments as well, but for future videos, so basically the next Virgo general video that I do for the month of March, if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in the next video, with a minimum of an $8 donation, I will answer questions. So I'll put more information, like I said, in the comments below just so you can read it. But if you're interested in that, just send the donation to my PayPal with your question, your name, and your zodiac sign. Because I know I get cross watchers and stuff, and I'm saying this to every sign, so I'll get confused. I won't know who's who if you don't do that. I will mention your name and answer your question in that next general video. If I get a lot of questions from people, then I will do a separate video. So just keep looking out for that, especially if you have made that donation. Yep, so I think that's all I really had to say. I don't like doing the intro like that because I usually do it at the end. But I don't know if people watch till the end, so I'd like to let you guys know. Anyways, the overall energy here, Virgo, for you guys is really, really great. I'm not going to lie. You guys are like in your power, baby. I love it. So we have first chakra, Archangel Michael, and Magician in the mirror. And it's funny because this is number 35 and this is number 53. So they're like inverted. It's like 8 and 8, which 8 and 8 is 16, breaks down to a 7. The number 16 for me is usually it's a warning. That's how me and my guides communicate with that. Like, it can be good, it can be bad, but usually I know something big is coming when I see 16 repeatedly. Well, there we go. There's another one for me. Huh? But anyways, with the first chakra, this is at the base of your spine, and it's about stability and structure. So I feel like you guys, and in the upright, it's really great. It's saying that you are stable. That you have a good foundation, like you're holding strong, you're strong and stable. This could be emotionally, physically, financially, or all of the above. So that's a really great energy to be in. And then with the Magician in the mirror also in the upright, that's also really great too. The Magician, it's just like in the tarot, he manifests things. He can bring anything that he wants to fruition. He's very powerful. And with the mirror, it's like self-reflection. You are the Magician. You are manifesting. You are either manifesting your dreams, the things that you want at this time, or you are just fully capable of doing that. You're able, like you are more powerful than you think you are, especially if you don't feel like things are working in your favor. There's definitely going to be a shift there. This is an X spread, so I feel that when you're standing in this type of power and this energy, you could take them or leave them. You know what I mean? You're strong enough. If you want them back, you could probably manifest them back into your life. If you don't want them back, you can manifest them out and have somebody new come in. We'll see what the dynamic is between you and your ex-partner, or the person that you're heavily thinking about from the past. So the reason why I call it an X spread, especially if you're new to my channel and didn't watch the February one or January one, I don't know, January, anyways, whatever. I'm going to read this as if this is your side, Virgo, and then this is your ex. So I do put it in an X formation, and we will get that central mutual energy here in a second. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is having a lot on your plate. This is not really knowing what to do, like you're juggling too many things at once. I heard ideas. So you could be overthinking things. It might not be, I mean, you could be busy at work with your work life, personal life, what have you, especially if you have a family and things like that. Even if you don't, you just could be really busy. But I feel like mentally you're kind of, throwing the balls up in the air, you know what I mean? Like trying to figure out, trying to see where they land, like whether you can catch them all, you know what I mean? You got there's a lot of factors here. There we go. And then underneath that, we also have a decision. So it's kind of like you're toying with, what should I do? Which way should I go? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? All right, so let's see what the mutual energy is, or what's bringing you and your ex together, Virgo. I finally got a mic. Wow, and thank you everyone who has donated to my channel. I got a mic, and I've got some new cards, so I am putting it back into the channel. I like to keep things fresh and new, and hopefully the audio is better than it was before. I know that it has improved. My first video, go figure, that's too many, for Scorpio. My hair was all over the microphone, and it was making this god-awful crinkle noise. I'm like, yeah, I can't win with this freaking thing, can I? Try to do something good, and then that happens. All right, so the central energy that you two have is the Ten of Wands. That is heavy burdens. I heard obstacles, so there could be a lot of obstacles between the two of you. Like, you could have distance between you guys, but if not, you could just, either you're just very busy, or they are, or both of you are. I mean, because he's carrying around all this stuff. I mean, it's not just the wands on his back. He's pushing a wagon, with his little goodies like peppers or apples or whatever the hell they are. You guys could, like, one of you or both of you could live in like a country setting, like on a farm. And if it's not on like an actual farm, there's a lot of farms around you. One of you could even work at a farm. Someone could be doing a lot of manual labor too. Your person could be, or you. I don't know why I said that, but regardless, the mutual energy is burdens. There's a lot of work between the both of you, and that could be bringing you together. You could work at the same place as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. She's very caring, she's nurturing, she's loving. She's not overly emotional when she's in the upright, but she does have deep, deep feelings. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the Four of Wands. That's stability. That's a relationship. That's 1111 too, twin, soulmate, whatever. It's also being quite content. I mean, emotionally standing, if this is you and you're taking on that energy, you're just, like I said, you're strong and stable. You're standing in your power, and you could just be emotionally fulfilled at this time. This person could also stir those emotions within you, or you could stir them within them. It's almost like there's too many obstacles in the way, and you're content where you're at. It's like, do I really want to put myself through all that stress when I'm doing fine right now? I was going to say, what is in Virgo's thoughts? The Magician. Well, we have the Magician again. That's in your thoughts. You're manifesting something. You're trying to make something work. And you're waiting to see if it's going to pay off. It's like he's staring at the time like, all right, it should be happening any second now, when the clock strikes 12, Cinderella is no longer a princess. Like, you're waiting for something to happen. You're manifesting. And if you're not doing it intentionally, it's just because you're thinking about something so heavily that it's going to come to fruition. Excuse me. Hopefully that wasn't loud with this microphone. Because the magician has all the tools they need to make something work. And he's got this, like, I know he's like blowing the smoke out of his nose or head or whatever the hell it is, but it's like, it's all thoughts. It's not, these aren't tangible, but he's got, it's a lot of mental, oh my gosh, mental power, basically. Like, you're manifesting in your thoughts. Remember I said ideas, thoughts, you have a lot going on? I think some of them, it's like you're thinking about all the things that you want for not only yourself, but with a partner. It could be with this ex-person. Regardless, you are trying to make your dreams come true, and you're heavily thinking about it because he's got the tangible tools, and then he's got them in his mind too. You have a very powerful mind. You're very intellectual. At least you are at this time. You're thinking about something very heavily, and you're waiting. So what is Virgo's ex thinking? What is in their thoughts about this connection? You could also, for some of you, you could be thinking that, you tried. You did everything you could to make this work in the past, and maybe you don't want to put any more effort in. Or your person put more effort in than you did. It's general. It could go either way. So in your person's thoughts or in your ex's thoughts, we have the Two of Wands. This is making a decision or needing to make a decision. But in the upright, I feel like she did make one. She has, it's like, especially in this card, she's holding the wand, but she's also looking forward, like, aye, aye, Captain, like, I got it, I'm on my way. She's looking out in a certain direction. It's not like kind of going back and forth. So she's looking where the wind blows. It's like, I'll go wherever the wind takes me. This could be a very free-spirited person that you're dealing with. I don't know why I said that either, but they have a decision on their mind. Jeez. And then they have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yes, they have a decision on their mind. And she's blindfolded in this image, so she doesn't even see what's around her, doesn't know which direction to go. She's relying on her intuition. She's finding the answers internally. So this person is trying to make a decision based off of how they feel about the situation, and probably the obstacles, like what's in the physical. So they're trying to make a well-rounded decision, like both what do they want and what's practical as well. I don't know if I said this already, but energies can flip-flop. So if this doesn't feel like you, Virgo, this could be you. So just, pick a side. How does Virgo feel about this connection? How do they feel about their ex? What's in Virgo's feelings? We have the Six of Pentacles. That's equal give and take, reciprocity, generosity. It can also be greed. Because the Mad Hatter and Alice in this photo, they don't look very happy. They're not getting, like, look, there's all this food on the table, and that hare has food in his hand, but their plates are empty. So it's like this person has everything and they're not sharing. So it very well could be greed, but you might feel that your ex doesn't share, that they're greedy, that they have more to give than they're actually giving, or that could have been how you felt based off in the past. Like, say they have a really good job, and I'll just use this as an example. They make like $80,000 a year, and you're a waitress or whatever, or maybe even just a receptionist or something, we'll say, and you make like $25,000 a year. So obviously they have more money, they have more luxurious things. I kind of like the scenario that I'm getting here, or the example is, you know, they have more material things to give, but they wouldn't, because they are very materialistic. Ah, there we go. You know, sometimes the process to get from point A to point B in my head is just fucking weird. Sorry. You feel that they're greedy and that they're materialistic, that their love does not match yours, because the cups, they're different. I mean, yes, love can be different. Like, you can, opposites do attract, and I do feel like you and your ex are opposites. It's almost like you have some similarities, but yet you're complete opposites, if that makes any freaking sense. But I feel like the love wasn't matched here. Like, you, not saying you cared more, you probably showed it more than they did. Like, you would give them this giant cup, and they would give you a teacup. Like, you know what I mean? You knew that they had more to give, but they wouldn't give it, if that makes any sense. So how does Virgo's ex feel about Virgo? We have the Empress, but she flew out reversed. The Empress in the reverse is not a very pleasant person. They also feel that the love wasn't matched. Maybe for some of you, not all. I mean, what I said before still applies to some. Maybe you're feeling stingy, like, I've manifested this, this is mine, I don't want to share it with you, and they're feeling that you're being selfish like that, that you don't want to share it, that you guys aren't on equal playing fields. And this might burden them. For some, that's not for all. But this is also the other woman. In some cases, your ex, you might have been part of a third party, as in your ex was with somebody else, like in a commitment, and you were the mistress, or what do they call it when it's a guy that's the mistress, the other person, whatever. Anyways, no matter what your gender is, you could have been the other person, the outsider, the third party, and they're thinking about that. But they could also be thinking about how you're upset. They might have really hurt you in this connection in some way, shape, or form, because the Empress is not nurturing when she's in the reverse. She can be very vindictive. They might think you're mad, or they might be mad at you. They either feel that you're angry with them, or they're just, it's not a pleasant feeling. All right, so why is the Empress reversed? I want one more. In Virgo's ex's feelings. That's too many. I shouldn't have grabbed it like that. And we have the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And then the Knight of Cups, with the Nine of Cups. So that's how they feel about, yeah, and then the Three of Cups. I mean, because with the Ten of Cups, this can be a commitment. I mean, there is a couple there, they're happy, they're, you know, going on a little happy, emotional stroll, whatever. I think that's actually the Emperor, Empress and the Emperor. Yeah, it's the same woman. You guys could have been married, and they might feel like you are not happy about what happened, like how things ended. They could have been, like, you might feel that they really are greedy, that they were giving to everyone but you, or they weren't giving enough to a relationship because they had somebody else. Because with the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and then the Three of Cups, This is emotional fulfillment and making an offer, but this is also a third party. But it could be, okay, so in their feelings, for some, it could be that they feel that you're angry because the relationship ended because there was an outside person in there. They cheated on you, okay? But they were just trying to find that emotional fulfillment because maybe this was very material based, not, the emotions weren't, it wasn't a very emotional connection. It was more about stability, making things happen in the material world. And they wanted that emotional aspect, and they could have went out and found somebody else. That could be them or you. They could feel that you did this to them, or they could just, be trying to decide what to do because they did it to you. And they actually do care about you. And then for others of you, I feel like it is, they know that you're upset about the connection, but, they were happy in this relationship. It was emotionally fulfilling to them, and they would like to reconcile because you are their wish fulfillment. That is what they want, and they want to come forward and offer that cup to you. So for some of you, that's what that is. And they might feel like with the Hermit and the Eight of Cups here that you're just going to, walk away, that you're not going to come back. I feel like for a group of you, they want to come back. They want to reconcile. They're trying to figure out how. There's a lot of obstacles in the way. And then for others of you, they cheated on you in the past. You feel that they were greedy, that they weren't giving enough to you. They were giving it to whoever else. And then for someone out there, at least one person, you were the other woman, the other person, the outsider, the third party. And you're trying to manifest this because you want that equal give and take with this person. You want this happiness with them. And they might want it with you. In that case, for the person who is the mistress or the other woman or other person, they might want a relationship with you now. They might not want to be in whatever relationship that they're in. They're trying to figure out how to leave, and that might be the obstacle. Not for everyone in that scenario. That is for darn sure. Okay, and that might be why you guys' love didn't match up. Like the cup one was bigger than the others because they could only give you so much because they were with somebody else. Or they currently are with somebody else. Maybe you're trying to come between that. Not all of you. It's like I got some fucking weird comments last night. I get so excited when I get comments, and I read them all. And this person was like, "Oh, I talk to dead people. Ha ha ha. Your stuff is so funny. This is like the funniest thing I've ever seen." And then somebody else said something. It was the same person, basically mocking me and being an asshole. And comments aren't on there anymore, and I think it was under Libra's reading. But tell you what, people like that fucking piss me off. I try, it doesn't bother me, to the point where I'm not going to continue to do what I love doing, and it's like, shut the fuck up, people. If you have nothing nice to say, go away, You can manifest some juju on that person, Anyways, I know it wasn't you guys. I shouldn't be ranting in the middle of your reading about it, but it does. It grinds my friggin' grapes. All right, so what action should Virgo take in this connection? What action are they going to take? What should they take? What is Virgo's action? Well, your action is communication. It's also a new beginning. It can be positive communication. It can be cutting communication. But with the star at the bottom of the deck right now, I'm going to say that this is positive communication. You've been hoping, wishing, and praying. I think that's what you're manifesting here. But what you don't realize is your thoughts are friggin' powerful. So for whoever is manifesting, like heavily praying for somebody to come back, they very well could come back. We'll find out exactly what's going on, but you want to communicate this. This is either the action you're going to take or what you want to take. So let's see, what is this communication? I'm going to get more clarity anyways, but I do want one more. What is this new beginning? What is this clarity for Virgo's action with their ex? What is this action? There we go. It's a judgment call. You want judgment. See, with, well, and then we have the world. This could be travel. This could be an end, a completion, a completion. An end to a cycle. It could also be starting over. But let's see. Because usually with judgment, it's like having to either face someone or yourself for your actions. This could be an apology, especially if you were the one, like you feel like you didn't give enough to the relationship. You could be coming in and, you know, speaking your truth about it. Be like, you know, I know that I didn't do this, this, and this. I probably should have. For others of you, you want them to face you for what they've done to you. There's a judgment call here with communication. I feel like it's fair and just communication. Like it's not, nobody's coming in with a bad attitude. I mean, even if you're upset, it's almost like you're looking at it from a different perspective. Because then we have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the World. So you could be coming in with a judgment call ending the situation. Especially for those of you who are the other woman. If this person is in a relationship and you're the third party, you might be coming in going, okay, you know, I've thought a lot about this. I can't do it. Like, I want to be your one and only. I'm strong. I don't need you. I want you. So, you know, either stay with your wife or husband or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever, or leave them and come with me. So I feel like for those of you who are the third party, that's what your action either is going to be or what you should do. We all have free will, so I have no idea if you're actually going to do that or not. It is up to you. And this is a general reading, so I'm trying to pull multiple stories here. And then for others of you, I feel like if they try to come back, you're just content with yourself. It's like she's very independent. It's like reminiscing about the past, but not going back to it either. It's almost like there's too many obstacles here. It's pretty much the ball's in your court. You have, the power's yours, ultimately. What is Virgo's ex's action? What action are they going to take, or what action should they take? What action should Virgo's ex take? What are they going to take? Well, Seven of Pentacles, they're just going to sit there and wait. It's like they've already, it's like planting, the seeds that you've planted, you're watching them grow. Like you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to pay off. And this card, the guy is waiting for the crow or the raven to leave so that he can finish painting the roses, which to me is a lie. Like, I know, you know, the queen wants them to be painted and whatever, but I just heard like half the effort. It's almost like putting in the least amount of effort possible and waiting for something to change for the better, even though you're not putting all the work in. Because, like, it's like he's waiting for these other roses to change color, you know? It's not going to happen unless he picks up the paintbrush and gets in the tree and does it. He's just sitting there waiting for things to change. Yeah, waiting for a Knight of Wands to change. This is kind of player energy, but it's also fast-moving energy. Moves in really quick and then leaves. And then we have death under that. That's an ending, a transformation. Ending those player ways, ending that fast-moving energy, the inconsistent ways. I feel some lies here. Seven of Cups, the Lovers. So that's like having many options, being confused, not knowing what to do, which road to go down. The Lovers is making a head over heart decision, needing to make a choice. But then there's the High Priestess, which is, yeah, it's intuition, and she's, you know, she knows more than she lets on, but she doesn't say anything. She's very secretive. And then we have the Death card, which is an ending. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this could be a lie. Like, oh, I made a decision to cut out my options, to end things with so-and-so, you know, like, it's almost like this person is telling you that they are not in this relationship anymore, that they've ended it, and they're telling this person that that's not how they are anymore. They're tired of running in and out of people's lives. They're tired of dating. They're tired of this and that. They just want to settle down. They want to end. They don't want to have options. Like, you're my only option, baby, you know? But they're just kind of sitting tight to see what happens, because it's like they've told both of you this. That's for some. Especially the ones that, you know, when you know your ex is with somebody. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for an action? That's the Five of Wands. That's conflict. Yeah, they're waiting to see what happens. That's disagreements. That's, you know, opinions flying everywhere. They're waiting things out. Yep. Three of Cups. There's still a third person here. Or you will be if you come back into this. They might not want to fight with anybody, and that's why they continue to not be honest, and that's why they're just kind of sitting here waiting to see what happens. Like, okay, I said this to her, I said that to her, like, you know, I got everything lined up, I covered up all these lies, yeah, that's still out there, but, you know, I said all the right things, like, you know, no one's gonna notice, it's up high, like, you know what I mean? It's like this person does not want to fight with anybody, so they're just sitting pretty with their bologna and Cheez-Its, you know, like, telling tall tales. Huh. Yeah, because then we have the devil right underneath the Three of Cups. This is definitely a third party. This is not the reconciliation. And if it is, it's not for your highest good. It could be fear of a third party on your end, or if they're with somebody, they could be fearing this. This person could be fearing that they're going to get caught, and it will cause a conflict. They're just kind of waiting to see. They're letting the dust settle, basically, so that they don't look suspicious. But this is a cycle. With this devil, just keeps the cycles going over and over and over. So it's just doing the same things. I think that it's really burdening this person. Like, I can't keep track of what I'm doing anymore. And it's burdening the other people involved. You and probably this other person. Especially if there is one. What is Virgo's desired outcome with their ex in this situation? Yeah, it's funny because there's the conflict and waiting, and then there's communication and judgment on your side. So it's almost like pay for your sins. You want truth and clarity, and they don't really want to talk about it because they know that it's going to cause an argument. Rightfully so, just saying. That's what happens when you tell tall tales. Jiminy crickets. Your desired outcome is the Three of Cups. I don't know if you're content being the third person for some of you, and that's what you want, but for the most part, this could be reconciliation, and it can also be coming together with friends. Some of you might want to reconcile, and some of you might want to just be friends with this person, like, because maybe you do have a good time with them, and you're strong, and you know what you want, and sometimes it's okay to be friends, but we still have the devil here. This is third party energy. Okay, I want to know, what is the Three of Cups for what their desired outcome is? Why is that here? Because the devil is just kind of lurking. This person might be also waiting for some of you. I don't know why I just thought of this. In some cases, Virgo, you are the reason why there's a third party here. You're happy with that lifestyle. That's not for all of you, but that is for someone. That you're the player energy, I guess you could say. Well, there we go, Knight of Wands. So you're the player energy for some. And then the ex is, they're upset. They don't want to be the other person. They know that you're being greedy and you're giving to more than one. You're giving to two. You're giving to multiple people, and they don't want to be this mistress. They don't want to be part of it. Yes, you made them happy, but this also burdens them. And they're waiting to see if you've changed. But something tells me that they're going to find out you didn't, and it's going to cause an argument of some kind. That is for someone. That is not the whole storyline, but if that's the case, that's the case, and that might be why that's there. But Three of Cups, let's see. Why is Three of Cups in Virgo's desired outcome? Why does Virgo want this? You're pretty much going to get what you want, Virgo, regardless of if you're on the more negative side of this reading or if you're on the positive side, because you guys are standing in your power at this time, at least whoever I'm reading for. Yeah, and then we have the Six of Wands. This is being victorious. It's also attention, wanting attention. You want attention from somebody. That's what you want. That might be why you settle for being a third party. You want the attention. And for some of you, like I said, for that player energy, it might be you just like the attention of multiple people. It's like, hold on, this thing's driving me nuts. Yeah, the attention makes you happy. For some of you. And then if this is reconciliation, you are going to get the reconciliation that you want. You're going to be victorious in that. That's your ideal here. It makes you happy. This person makes you happy. So, if you're the player, you want you want to keep multiple people around because you like that attention. If you're the third party and this person's the player, you either want to reconcile with them or you'll just be their friend because, you enjoy their company, they make you happy. And for others of you, it's just straight up reconciliation. You want to reconcile with this person, but you want to know that this other person is gone. It's like you don't want to be part of the third party. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it multiple ways. But they make you happy, but they also stress you out. You might be getting some clarity, too, as well. For some of your stressors, some of the things that you've been worried about, overthinking, you might get clarity on that pretty quickly. There's some communication coming in about secrets. Yeah, so this communication with the moon, you might be finding out some secrets pretty quickly, either through the internet, text message, whatever. Could even be a phone call. About the things you've been worried about. That's the clarity. And it might make you happy. For some. All right, so what is Virgo's ex's desired outcome? What does their ex want? They want to end a 10 of Pentacles situation. This could be a marriage, a high-level commitment. Like I said in the beginning, this person could be married or in a high-level commitment and you are the third person. They want to end that. So ultimately, you want reconciliation, and I feel like you might get it with this Six of Wands, and they want to end the marriage that they're in. They want to move forward more than likely with you. They don't want to be in that commitment. Yeah, they want to move forward. They're trying to relinquish fear and get the courage to move forward. But they're stuck in this marriage at this time. It's like they're plotting and planning with the Seven of Pentacles. That's probably, they're conflicted on what to do. They don't know how to get out of this situation. But ultimately, they do want to end it. Okay. That might be what the burdens are. The obstacle is the Ten of Pentacles. They don't know how to get out of it. And there's nothing you can do. I mean, if you're in that situation, if you were the third party and you want them back, there's really nothing you can do. You just got to wait because it's pretty much their battle. They got to fight it on their own. What is the possible outcome between Virgo and their ex in this situation? What is the possible outcome? What is the possible overall outcome between Virgo and this ex in this spread? I don't know if this person wants to be in a commitment with you or if they just don't want to be in a commitment at all. Like if they want to, have fun, just party. So they're wild oats. They might for some, but regardless of what they ultimately want, they want to get out of that commitment. They don't want to be in a commitment. We have the Three of Swords, but it kind of came this way. So, reverse, this is healing. This is coming out of that energy. And upright, this is pain, heartbreak, needing to heal, third party. And it came out on its side. So it's a 50-50. It's teetering. Let's see, what do we have? Eight of Pentacles is working on something. Then we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups with one king. And the Five of Pentacles. All right, so I think it's teeter-tottering because it all depends on what this person decides to do. You're either going to be hurt or you're going to just let it go and be healed. Or that's what he's going to do. Or, oh, I know why it's on his side. Someone's going to get hurt. I don't know if it's you or the other person. Because we have, okay, we have the King of Swords. There's one king. Then we have the Queen of Cups again. This very well could be you because we saw it in the beginning. And then on the other side of him, we have the Queen of Wands. So there's one king and two queens. Here's that third party with like teeter-tottering heartbreak right above it with the Ten of Wands. This is releasing that burden. He is going to release, one of you is a burden. One of you is wifey and the other one is the mistress or, you know, whoever. And then with this decision, we have Eight of Pentacles. This is working on something. This could also be focusing on work because the King of Swords can be, you know, kind of like a boss figure, you know what I mean? He can be very businessy, but we have working on things and then Five of Pentacles being left in the cold, out in the cold. I don't know who is going to be left out in the cold and who this person's going to work on things with, but your ex has a decision to make. And with the Hermit, I feel like this person's doing some soul searching and they're not saying nothing. They're just like, they're kind of hiding away. They're waiting, or you're waiting. They're hiding, you're waiting. Yeah, you're waiting. You might be stable, but you're waiting for this, your happily ever after to see what's going on. Is he going to leave her? Is he going to come to me? Is he going to, let me see if I can get any more information. So let's see, like Queen of Wands. What is she all about? Like, well, the Queen of Wands isn't giving up. What Queen of Cups? Give me one on the Queen of Cups, please. More information. Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Wands can be pretty feisty. So if that's this person's wife, you know, she might cause some conflict. Unless you have fire in your chart, Virgo, and then, you know, you could be. And then we have the Five of Cups reverse. So this is actually focusing on those two cups and not fighting, you know, not being depressed about the past. And that's with the Queen of Cups. So she's emotionally stable. And it's funny how I laid the cards down. She's not sad anymore. And things are being worked on. So they very well could choose you, especially if you have water in your chart. And then we have the Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And this is not wanting to give up. It's being guarded, but not wanting to give up. She's powerful. And when you screw her over, she is pissed. She gets mad. Like, she'll take these wands and throw them right through your heart. Like, that, she gets pissed. But she's being left out. At least that's what it looks like. And he's just sitting here all hunky-dory like, oh yeah, I know one of you is going to get hurt, but, you know, fight it out. I don't know, that just sounded really cocky the way I said that. I hope that's not how this person is. Oh wow. Alright, so I'm going to do it like this. Kind of see how it goes there. I'm already at 49. I mean, that's, then we have the devil at the bottom. Oh my God, really? With this devil energy, I'm telling you what. And it's about, we got so many pentacles. It's about, it's materialistic things. This person is going to choose whatever is best for them. Like, whatever's going to give them what they want. They're very greedy, and that, and you know, you're not wrong for feeling that way about this person. They take and take and take and take. And these pentacles in this tree might have been yours. You might have given them to him, and he's just kind of holding on to them. Then he's taking the pentacles from this other woman and leaving. Well, your ex is definitely a player. I know I have a bunch of scenarios going on here, but let's see. And we have you deserve love at the bottom of the deck right now. You are lovable. So let's see, Virgo, what advice do you have? For Virgos in this situation. I'm going to pull one advice card for Virgo and then one about the person they're dealing. This flew out reversed. All right, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yes, I mean, I feel like I said, you're strong, you're stable, you're secure, you're manifesting the shit out of something. Like, you're more powerful than you know. So I feel like you're pretty much going to get what you want, but be careful what you want. Decide what you really want, because you don't want to bring this devil energy back in. It's almost like be careful what you wish for. And for some of you, I don't know why this just popped in my head, but for some of you, when this breakup first happened, you might have been wishing and hoping and praying that they'd come back. And now that you're secure and you're stable and on your own and doing really well for yourself, you really don't want them back. It's almost like you're teetering with the Two of Pentacles that we saw before. Like, you know, I love them, but I'm better off without them kind of feeling. I feel like you know you're better off, but you would take them back. And you just really need to decide, because this person has make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, but it came in the reverse. So they need to make the effort if they want you back, if they can even be worthy of you, Virgo, okay? Or vice versa, whoever. But this person isn't making an effort at this time, which we saw right here anyways. Yeah, this video is like 52 minutes long, so I'm not going to do any clarifications. I did get quite a bit of information here. You know, screw it. Just so that it's fair, I will do... Sorry, I keep touching that thing. I'm not good with this microphone. I will clarify just a couple things just to keep it on the fair side, because it's not my fault that... not my fault. It's not your fault that I yippee yap all the time. Alright, so ultimately, I'll put that back. I kind of want to know... I want more information on this King of Swords with these two queens. What is up with these two queens? With the Three of Swords kind of on its side. What is up with this? Ace of Cups reversed. There isn't love here, especially with this guy. What's with the Queen of Cups? Because he just wants to have fun. Or she. I'm saying he because it's a King of Swords. Queen of Wands. Alright, what's up with the Queen of Wands? I think the Queen of Cups is thinking about the Queen of Wands because she knows about her. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, so if that's you, Virgo, you know about the wife. Nine of Pentacles. And she's thinking about you. She knows about you. You're the single one. She's also thinking about being single because she knows that it's coming. Because things aren't working with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So it's like, you know about the other person, you know about wifey, whatever, and the Queen of Wands knows that she's on her way out. Probably knows why. Why is make the effort in the reverse? I mean, the other cards are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, why is make the effort in the reverse? I think it's just because I don't want to make the effort because there's no love there. So, yeah, make the effort to heal this situation. Yeah, they need to heal the situation. Why is the devil at the bottom of the deck? What is this devil energy here for? For Virgo and their ex. Which I really feel like is on your ex's side, Virgo. I mean, it very well could be you. Like, I did give multiple scenarios here. 5 of Cups. That is fear of things happening, like repeating themselves, like I said, with cycles, being sad. With the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles was right under the devil, too. There might be more than 2 people in this person's life as well. But this could be over greed as well, being upset that things aren't working out in their favor materialistic-wise, like financially. Yeah, they don't have the upper hand in a commitment in a stable situation. It's not they're not stable. They're not stable. No. It's like they want a new beginning. Yeah. This person's greedy and you know it. You know it. You feel it. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I do read all my comments, even those nasty ones that people have sent me. Or that one person, Loon, I don't even know their name. But whatever. It's like, grow up. Anyways, if you don't like it, don't watch it. But anyways, I'm very thankful that you guys, for you guys being here and supporting me. You've been awesome. So, yeah, please let your friends know about these videos, pass it along. And if you'd like more information on your own personal story, hit me up. And I'll do a personal reading for you, baby. But good luck with all of this. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. I already said my spiel at the beginning, so I ain't going to say it again. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.